What up, though? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Jeannie, and you already know what it is. And if you don't know, you will know by the end of this reading, all right? We're going to be doing a 12-12 energy portal reading for the sign of Virgo, all right? Let's get into it because automatically I'm picking up on people who have received assignments, received messages, received answers. And whatever answer, assignment that you have received, it has put you and allowed you to be in flow state. Flow state reads a state of mind allowing complete immersion in the moment or a task at hand. An optimal, energized, almost thoughtless focus where we feel and perform our best. In the zone, the state, mindfulness, okay? This energy of flow state is making life easier, all right? Whatever divine assignment that you have been given over your life has allowed you to really enter into a mind state where you can be completely immersed in the moment because you're no longer confused about what choice to make. You're no longer confused about the game that you're playing. I feel like you have matured. I feel like you have played the game more than once. I feel like at this point you are a master of something, and I feel like what you have mastered is yourself. Um, this is the energy of someone who has realized that they can't control anything except themselves, and in doing has opened their mind to every possible way of succeeding. It says there is more than one way at looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternate viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas, new ways in resolving problems. 212. So, this overall flow state energy that is being given to you during this 12-12 portal is opening your mind to a level of, it's almost like automatic action. Instead of analysis paralysis, you have been through it before. You have muscle memory. You have been given things throughout the year during certain shifts and certain key important things that happen to you during this year purposely in alignment in order to bring you to this moment. All right. And it may have taken you a while to it may have taken you a while to learn yourself, mature, transform, enter into this flow state and not allow anything to be a problem anymore. But now that you are here, you're going to protect it from by any means necessary. All right. There's the energy of euphoria. Okay, once you start flowing in the state, you can find yourself at peace, Virgo. You will find yourself feeling the energy of joy and contentment. At random times, you will find yourself smiling for no reason. This flow state energy is allowing you to enjoy the game that you are playing for long periods of time. It no longer feels like problems. It feels like fun obstacles. It feels like something to do. It feels like a time and a place to showcase your talent. Um, I feel like you have changed the perspective of problems and blockages in your life. I feel you have now shifted the way you see things. Okay, now you're listening to your intuitive eyes instead of your physical eyes. There's something here about your 3D body has limitations that slowed you down, but when you moved intuitively and trusted the reflexes of your body and your mind, you were able to see, catch on to things, learn cheat codes. Okay, but there was a level of a storyline. Okay, there was a level of a storyline that you had to go through, and via way of this storyline, it allowed you to be okay with losses. It allowed you to accept things and how they are and still find the beauty and the love in things. Whatever had happened to you could at one point made you not want to participate, okay, not want to do anything, not want to play the game anymore. But as soon as you figured out that when you play the game, Virgo, correctly, the game plays for you. At one point, you were scared to play the game because you knew that there was enemies inside of the game. You knew that there were people here who were key characters in whatever game that you had to play that was there to teach you the power and birth in you a new person to be able to confront anything. Okay? And I do feel at one point during this year, you may have been in the energy of not quite knowing what was out there, not quite trusting your body and your instincts. And as soon as you started to take steps into trusting this, you noticed that there's a level of justice for whatever happens in the game. And I feel like you figured out how to overcome sabotage, how to overcome problems. And whatever problem you were overcoming, Virgo, you realize that it was a fight against your intellect here. It was a fight against your mind. This was a fight against your drive, a fight against your want to, your emotions. Because if something can happen to you and you see it as a problem that you don't want to go towards anymore, you'll never enter the next level. You'll never master the game. And I feel like there was things done to you, which usually people would fold. People would be scared to take that step again. But at some point in this year, you decided to stand up for yourself, even when the game wasn't fair. And this allowed you to win the game because in fighting against what's not fair, Virgo, you mastered their strategies. And now when you're fighting these same fights, they can no longer sabotage you. And now that you see the game clearly, there's going to have to be next levels, right? New devils. But there's also going to be new gifts birthed inside you to be able to combat any sabotage, to be able to combat any enemy or villain in a game, to be able to overcome any negative or intrusive thoughts, and to be able to stand up from any loss. So this energy here is showing me that there are some of you who may have been scared when you found out the law of the game, when you found out the rules of the game, when you found out that people don't have to follow the law 909, people don't have to follow the rules, when you found out when they can team up on you. I feel like some of you didn't want to fight against them, Virgo. You didn't want to keep playing the game. But then, through discernment, you were able to realize that if you don't do what you did last time, it's pretty simple. If you don't do what you did last time, you won't get what you got last time. And I feel like this is what birthed a level of discernment, okay, and brought about healing energy. And I feel like once you started to heal and learn and change the way you viewed the game, it was easier for you to heal and bounce back from whatever sabotage, obstacle, loss of anything. And it just made you more creative. 1010. And via way of this creativity, you were able to overcome and transform into the person that you are right now. I feel like there was things here. I feel like there were things here that looked good at one time, that you were hopeful about, that you had to choose to leave behind or reject. But this took place after seeing something from a different perspective. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. So via way of relationships and things that you may have seen as wish fulfillment, you have created a level of discernment to realize and understand your divine assignment has nothing to do with the little petty things inside of the video game. It has everything to do with mastering yourself. It has everything to do with enjoying the game. It has everything to do with staying in flow state as long as possible, and not allowing anybody to trip you up, um, to stop your kill spree, not allowing anyone to take you out of your alignment anymore. And now that you're in this energy, Virgo, your viewpoint about money is changing positively. It is time to see the bigger picture and grow in your finances. Your values are about your values are affecting your decisions. So through this perspective shift, your values affected your decision. And once you started making the correct decisions, you were more careful about conflict and relationships and your connections. And because you are more discerning about your connections, who you connect yourself with, what you participate in, and you have more discernment about what you're about to do and what to do coming up for you. Because, like I said, new devils, new levels, but you're going to be given a gift that you're supposed to birth in this next year. So, by this time next year, you will have another divine assignment. And each year, you will gradually master the level that you are and gain more assignments and more gifts from the divine. And this year, you have the potential to gain connections that actually assist you and bring forth rewards. This is the energy that I have for you. This is the 1212 energy that I have for the sign of Virgo. If you resonate with anything here, please give me a like, comment down below. Subscribe to the channel to see what's coming up next to the Virgos. And y'all already know I'm very grateful and thankful for everybody watching. Peace.